Happy Friday, Rams, and welcome to this week's edition of School News.
Today, we will explore a classic restaurant with a new twist, the DECA team in their upcoming competition, in the most recent AP Art Showcase.
I'm Lana Moore.
And I'm Aaliyah Patterson. Beyond the Rock News starts now.
One of Rockford's beloved community staples has been handed down from one generation to the next, but with a twist.
This restaurant is quickly becoming the talk of the town. Let's go take a closer look at one of Rockford's newest savory places, the Old Mill.
The building was built in 1862. Originally, it was, I believe it was a railroad station. And the White Pine Trail used to be a railroad track that went from Grand Rapids straight up through Rockford.
In the early 70s, the historical mill was transformed into Arnie's, a beloved restaurant that quickly became a favorite among locals.
I kind of just grew up in it, and I've been doing it since I was so little and young. I kind of just assumed I'd be going into my family business.
Over the years, the Old Mill has gone through many changes, but it still holds a lot of history.
It's really cool being able to see this building and see the transition of it, and that's kind of why we kept a lot of the original features of it.
A staple of the downtown area, the Big White Mill is a familiar sight to every Rockfordian.
I grew up in Rockford, so I think that's one thing that was really important, to be able to get this place back and open, be able to have a space that people can come, break bread, and enjoy company with one another and their families is something that's really means a lot to me, and to be able to bring that back to downtown Rockford was a huge blessing for me.
Hey Rockford, we're here at the Old Mill to try some fan favorites. I'm Elizabeth Evenson.
And I'm Asa Jenkins.
Let's try some food. I would rate the pretzel balls an 8 out of 10.
It's pretty good. Next we got the walleye, which this looks pretty good. Final thoughts?
This is my favorite. I think this is like a 9.5 out of 10.
The pretzel pimento crispy chicken sandwich.
I'd rate this like a 7.5 out of 10. Now we're gonna try the Scandinavian shuffle.
Yeah, this one's definitely my favorite so far. I'd probably have to go a 10 out of 10 on this one.
Next we're gonna try the Bang Bang Pizza. I would rate the Bang Bang Pizza a 9.5 out of 10. I really liked this. I had a lot of fun trying all the different foods at the Old Mill. How about you, Asa?
Oh yeah, I had a blast. This food is awesome.
I agree. This has been Elizabeth Evenson.
And Asa Jenkins signing off.
That looks so good. I'm definitely planning on going sometime soon.
Now that we've heard about an exciting local reopening, let's turn our attention to something else happening right here at our school. The DECA Club, established just last year, is already gaining attention. This weekend, its members are heading to Detroit for the state competition.
DECA helps students develop leadership skills in business through competitions, conferences, and real-world experiences.
The DECA team is filled with remarkable students and leaders. Let's take a closer look at what they are up to.
Are you a business student who is looking to gain experience in high school? Or maybe you're a natural-born competitor who wants to test your skills? Then maybe DECA is the perfect club.
For students that are interested in marketing and business as a career, we do some activities during the year, and we go to several competitions during the year to compete against other students in marketing and business role plays.
Competing for DECA can look a little different than you might think.
They do a role play, which is where they're given a situation and they have to come up with a solution. They have 10 minutes to kind of come up with a plan, and then they present it to the judge.
People should join DECA because it's a great opportunity to develop your professional career before you go to college, which is where it's really needed. It's great for people who want to go into entrepreneurship and businesses, just because you can get that experience where you wouldn't normally.
The interpersonal skills and problem-solving skills that DECA fosters are useful in all areas of life.
These skills may be valuable to a business, but DECA isn't just for business students.
I just think it can be really fun and a really good opportunity to learn about time management and leadership and teamwork and thinking on your feet and speaking, to an adult about something you know.
If you are interested in joining DECA or would like more information, feel free to visit Mrs. Henderson in room 203 before or after school. This has been Lily Cutler, signing off.
We're excited to see how our DECA team performs and wish them the best of luck as they showcase their leadership skills and business knowledge.
Now, we will be shifting our focus to another impressive group. Our AP Art students have been working tirelessly on their projects, and their hard work was shown at the Advanced Art Exhibition.
From painting to sculpting, their pieces surely reflect their individual talents and unique perspectives. To get a closer look, we headed down to the event to talk to the artists and explore their incredible work on display.
The Advanced Art Expedition reception was a huge success, with many visitors attending to view these amazing pieces of artwork, while enjoying delicious treats made by the culinary classes and live music by the orchestra students.
It's a little nerve-wracking, you got a bunch of people looking at it, asking questions, but it's good, you get new perspectives on your art.
Everyone asks a lot of questions, and it's like such a friendly group of people.
I am so incredibly proud of my AP Art students. They have poured themselves into their portfolios.
These portfolios were displayed proudly with many different themes and artistic styles.
My style is very animated. I like bright colors and dramatic lighting. I have a webcomic that I want to make, and so these two are based off of that webcomic.
This piece is based on me coming out of a dark time in my life. Basically, it's about a boy who learns to grow roses in his stomach, but he doesn't know that they're roses. He just views them as needles, hence the name Needles in My Stomach.
So all my pieces are kind of about the negative sides of the food industry and how we treat animals and treat our food like produce and how it affects us.
Mine's kind of inspired by Soviet art. It was interesting, and you got to make art that you find interesting.
The artists showed off their extraordinary creations that were well worth the wait to see.
I hope that when people look at the pieces, they not only see the end artwork, but also see all the time that they poured into each of these pieces.
The art gallery was a huge success, with people standing out the door to see these amazing art pieces. We can't wait to see what they do next for the spring art show. Reagan Cooper with Beyond the Rock.
It's inspiring to see all the hard work and creativity coming from both our DECA and AP Art students. From business skills to stunning artwork, they're truly showcasing their talents.
They really are. Now, it's time to send it down to Emma for some last-minute announcements.
Thanks, Aaliyah. Stusical has a showing tonight and tomorrow night at 7 p.m., and its final performance is Sunday at 3. Be sure to get your tickets for this incredible show at rocktix.org while you still can. If you wish to participate in the dodgeball tournament on March 26th, you must complete registration and payment by Wednesday. Pizza will be provided, and the top 3 teams will win gift cards. One final reminder is that TV studio applications for next school year are due next Friday, so be sure to go on Schoology to find the link or message Mr. DeYoung for details to begin your journey with us here at Beyond the Rock. Good luck for all spring sports kicking off their season. That's all for this week's last-minute announcements, and now I'll send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Emma. That's all we have for you on this week's edition of Beyond the Rock School News.
Once again, I'm Lana Moore.
And I'm Aaliyah Patterson. Have a great weekend, Rams.